While there are hundreds of romantic poets and thousands of romantic poems, our list of the top 5 most romantic poems is considered timeless and classic. They are regarded as masterpieces in literature and poetry and express the emotions of love and affection in a very beautiful and elegant manner. Number 5. She Walks in Beauty by Lord Byron. This romantic poem describes a woman of exceptional beauty. The speaker is enchanted by her beauty, both inner and outer, and compares her to a starry night. It's a short but powerful tribute to the beauty of the beloved. This is one of Lord Byron's most famous works, written in 1814. The poem is said to have been written about his cousin's wife after he was struck by her unusual beauty. Best part. She walks in beauty, like the night, of cloudless climes and starry skies. Number 4. When You Are Old by W.B. Yeats. A poem addressed to a lover or someone dear to the speaker in the future when they are old. The speaker encourages the listener to remember the love they shared in the past with fondness and nostalgia. He paints a picture of the person sitting alone by the fire, reading a book, and he imagines the person looking at old photographs and thinking about the time when they were young and in love. The poem concludes with the speaker expressing his hope that the person will remember the love they shared and that it will bring them comfort in their old age. Best part. And bending down beside the glowing bars, murmur, a little sadly, how love fled, and paced upon the mountains overhead, and hid his face amid a crowd of stars. Number 3. Annabel Lee by Edgar Allan Poe. This is a romantic poem about the narrator's love for Annabel Lee, who has since died. Even the angels in heaven were envious of their love, according to the narrator. He speaks of how they were buried next to each other in a kingdom by the sea, and how he continues to love her and think of her even after her death. The poem concludes with the narrator declaring that his love for Annabel Lee will never die, and that they will be together in death as they were in life. Best part. And sir, all the night tide, I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride. In her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. Number 2. How Do I Love Thee, by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. This sonnet, which is a love poem, examines the various ways in which the speaker loves the subject of the poem. It's a potent way of expressing how deeply and passionately the speaker loves. This poem about love never ending was written by Elizabeth Barrett Browning for her husband, fellow poet Robert Browning. It was first published in 1850. Best part. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach, when feeling out of sight, for the ends of being and ideal grace. Number 1. Sonnet 18 by William Shakespeare. One of Shakespeare's most famous and well-loved sonnets, it compares the young man's beauty to a summer day and concludes that the young man's beauty will never fade because it will be remembered in the speaker's poetry. Shakespeare was a big fan of the original form of romantic poetry, the sonnet, which always had 14 lines and was written in iambic pentameter, a steady, bouncy rhythm of 10 syllables. Shakespeare wrote many famous sonnets, but this one, published in 1609, is one of our favorites. Best part. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this and this gives life to thee. So, which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.